Hey, this is Big Bob, and it's Wednesday, November the 8th. We live on my block. It's time to take the trash out. We're in Philippians 2, and no, I have to admit, this is not a typical daily devotional. Yep, I'm chewing on a piece of this candy here. And I'm heading out to Los Angeles. Gotta go check on a rat trap. In Philippians 2, it says, in appearance as a man, he humbled himself by. It's the method. It's the method. How did he humble himself? There's certain things that we can do. You can be a better person by exercising. You can have a sense of humor by making comments. You can be encouraging by writing a note. There's a lot of things. The word by now seems to be associated with, well, you know, and everything is not sexual. Everything does not have to be some kind of sexual revolutionary comment, and it's not really that revolutionary. Sodom and Gomorrah, I mean, it's right around the corner, and so it's not like, well, we discovered something new and tight and hip. Yeah, no, it's not new or tight or hip. It's just, so we're not studying the word by as in someone who's sinning. We're discussing by, like, by, a lot of cars here stacked up here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, but you don't want to have any road notifications, and don't watch Bob's Daily Devo, because I always want to comment on the road conditions, and it's amazing to me to see how people drive. I'm like all these yahoos are way over on the right-hand lane, and they're all lined up like little lemmings, you know. We're over here going 65, and they're over there going 2. I'm like, is there some special? Well, we wouldn't want to cut in front of nobody. You're not cutting in front of people. This is a public road, and you know, there's no cutting. It's all wide open. Come on ahead, Junior. Come on ahead, Monica. Let's just we'll go for it here, you know. Oh no, I don't want to cut in front of anybody. I had a friend of mine, and her philosophy was that, well, if I don't get in that line, I'm not going to be in the way. I'll just, you know. So that was kind of her philosophy of it. By faith, we were talking about this earlier. By faith, the little people. You know, we have a complaint against the driver of the car. One person got snacks, other person didn't. But one person has a snack they take to school, the other one doesn't. I mean, pretty simple, you know. But today, I had some extra Skittles, you know. The old Skittles. Remember the Skittles? Yeah, let's see if I can find some here. So, I've got Starburst. And I've got, already showed you the recent thing. So, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5 more snacks left. And then Halloween's over. And don't write to me. I'm going 2 miles an hour here. So I could pretty much play the piano and keep up with Liberace at this point. It's just a very, very slow ride out to LA. It's 8:12 in the morning, and I don't know. I mean, probably several cigarettes, and I'm gonna be on the road again. Da 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 da, on the road again. Yeah. So I will catch up with brothers and sisters on the road. I'll have my little Bluetooth. Here it is. Bluetooth. I will have it in the ear, and I will have time to share with my. Okay, I go. Oh, that's, I don't know. A lot of writing on the visor there. Who's writing on the visor? Who would do that? Yeah, that's me. I wonder. Oh, I know. Let's see here. I don't know. A lot of writing. I got right in overall of my car, but I saw it at the Peterson Auto Museum. The last cars in the show, they all had these beautiful Aztec sort of scrigglers, and I thought that's really cool. I like that. So I'm starting on my own car here, and when I get done, it's going to be like, wow, that's really cool. Plus, I don't have to carry paper around. Saving paper. Save a tree. Hi, Grandma. Your new Tesla? And my son put something on here somewhere. Let's see. Oh yeah, I can't see it, but he put a little doodad on that. I remember in the car, I had no one to put any mark on the car. It was pretty much a brand new car. And my son, Micah, he put on this little face, and he put MEH. I was like, what'd you do? You ruined the car. Oh my God. I'm all choked up over it. Crazy. Those candies make kind of a sugary film, and then it goes over your throat, and then you're kind of. Let's see if I can get this to go here. Let's see. It's there. That works. That'll work. Yeah. There we go. Lighting. What a good lighting department we have. Something is absolutely radically wrong here, because even in heavy traffic, this is like, we should be going at least, can we go at least 4 miles an hour, please? Well, you wonder, why does Bob do the Daily Devo in his car every day? What happened to the trips to the park? And, well, I got family now, and my family, they come first. I got to do what's right for my family, so. Yep. Boy, if Disneyland was like this, you'd just have the, what's riding you on today, kids? Let's go on Autopia. Oh, good idea. That'll take about 12 hours, making it around the loop. Oh, I see. There's a helicopter up here. So yeah, there's definitely an incident. There's a helicopter hanging right over the freeway. So obviously there's been an overturned vehicle, or there's some sort of criminal activity. I've seen people want to jump off the bridge, and all kinds of stuff happens. So, yeah. Well, I was watching yesterday one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, one of my favorite families in the whole wide world. Family that I knew, family that I have not had touch with in a long time, but the patriarch, no, not the patriarch, the monarch, the matriarch, that's matriarch, trying to use, well, can I use old English today? The old lady, the queen, she had passed away, and her 4 children and her loving husband and people of the congregation all gathered together, and it was really quite an amazing event. And I really couldn't get my eyes off it. I was watching it till, I don't know, 11 o'clock or something. I was like, listening and remembering, these people and how I knew them, and it was like, wow. It was really incredible. I was just like amazed at seeing everybody. And then of course the gentleman shared how when he met the lady of his life, that they'd locked their fingers and held hands on the way back to the dormitory, and he was talking about being up at the first balcony of the Angelus Temple and going by and seeing this lady who would become the lady of his life, and how by the power of the Spirit that the Lord brought them together, and that he looked at this woman, and he went outside there, he said, that woman, there's not a thing in that woman's way. She is crystal clear. She is true to the bone. She is absolutely, and he was very impressed by her. And she was not a tall, statuesque looking lady. She's very, very strong, and she's very, very clear, and she had a gift. And of course the Holy Spirit touched this brother's life, and he married this woman and had the 4 kids and lived about 70 years with this woman. I think it was 61 maybe. Years to this woman, and she passed away of I think it was cancer. And very, very sad day, for the family. And yet they rejoiced at the joy of the homecoming of what it would be like once they reached the home. And so today we were looking at the word by, and by faith, by hard work, by obedience, by studying of God's word, this family became and is a family of honor, and a family of faith, and a family who is an example of Christian faith. I saw on the tube last night the burning of the prayer chapel at Church on the Way. I thought, how sad. I mean, we don't know what happened. It's an old building, and apparently some electrical thing somewhere went out and caught the church on fire, and just crazy. I mean, I just really amazed that could happen. And they lost the windows, the 4 square windows. I saw them, they were just, the fire was so intense, it just blew them out, but there was a little bit of a 4 square symbol, and that was from the days of Amy Semple McPherson. And, well, friend, what are we going to do today? How will we apply? How will we applicate? How will we access? And how will we demonstrate our faith? By what are we going to do? I think that the number one answer to me is by service. By service, we will show our love. By service, by love. The word and the words of Jesus especially tell us, and I say this every day, by service. By service. I serve at the pleasure of my Master, the Lord, the God of heaven. I serve, I serve, I serve. Oh, my lands. Oh, I don't know why that big guy doesn't get out of the way. Motorcycle went by, and he's got this big flatbed truck, and he's taking up the whole lane, baby. I oftentimes thought, well, gee, why do they have to have the lane so wide? Now I can see why. It's like that guy's taking up every inch of that lane. If you want to reach me, we'll have a conversation. And you can call me at 213-713-8954 or 8954green@att.net, on the Twitter, Mr. Bob at BobBob8954. And of course, you're watching Bob's Daily Deal here on YouTube. We're out of time. And thanks to my peeps there that are writing in. He's a horrible speaker. Doesn't stay on topic. He blows his nose. He's scratching his head. He doesn't stay on the topic. Well, there's a lot of other Bible shows out there. You don't have to watch this one. And I appreciate those of you who do. Appreciate the thumbs up. I do appreciate the comments. And I just want to spend a few minutes with you. If you want to spend a few minutes with Bob, then go ahead and tune in and say hi. If you'd rather not, if you'd rather watch some other talking head somewhere, well, hey, this free channel, it's just dial another one. When I was a kid, we actually had a dial. You would go click, click, click. It was on the outside of the RCA TV. It was a light-colored pine veneer box, and there was a thing on the side. You went click, 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 and they only had there was 2, 4, 5, 9, and 13. There's 5 channels. So we go click, click, click. Then the sound was a little tiny knob, went like this. You had to go back and forth to get to speak up, All right, see you tomorrow. Love you. Have a great day.